best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. He's guarded by Hartenstein.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Up top, Hartenstein. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. Miller pulls it in. Bridges passes to Ball. And stolen by Hartenstein. Dort finds Williams. Inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That is tough action to stop. Hartenstein is a great screener and mobile enough to make you pay.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, it was almost like they were lethargic at times. The urgency just wasn't what it needed to be.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 25 points in his last game. And rejected. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Bridges passes to Miller. Here's Knipple. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
Pass to Ball. Holmgren against Bridges. Back to Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And here's Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The 3 from Holmgren. On target from range.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Ball. 17 points for him last game against Chicago.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Yeah, what a creative player in these pick and rolls. Ball takes pleasure dicing up defenses like this.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Hornets with the rebound. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
Bridges finds Miller. Miller against SGA. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Pass to Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Diamante's checked in for Charlotte.
Number 14, Musa Yabate.
Thunder trail by 4. Now here's SGA. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. Now here's Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hartenstein passes to Dort. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Charlotte leading by 4. And here's Ball. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Here's Bridges, and he makes it on the layup. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside, Williams, intercepted. Here's Knipple. The Thunder with the rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, currently scoring almost 32 a game. So valuable on offense. Hartenstein with a screen on Bridges. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. So a moment now to see the story for LaMelo Ball. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Hornets. Colin Sexton's checked in for Miller. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. Ball outside. Pass to Knipple. Bridges outside. From deep. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Oklahoma City, second.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Thunder trail by 9. Holmgren outside. Pass to SGA. They swipe it. On the break. Here's Diabate. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
3 on 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. You look at Oklahoma City, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Right now for the Thunder, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Misses the jumper from the wing.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
The 3 from Ball. And the Hornets, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
SGA passes to Williams. Now Hartenstein. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Holmgren. Doesn't go that time.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Wallace outside. On the take. The rebound by Bridges.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost him that time.
Pass to Diabate. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. The Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Plumlee's checked in. Thunder trail by 15. Now Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. On the wing, Wallace. Pounded by Ball. On the wing, Wallace. No points yet. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Charlotte leading by 15. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Sexton. Plumlee, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Top of the key. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. And Charlotte making a change here. Salon's checked in. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from deep. So Mark Dagno will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren comes in for Hartenstein. And Mitchell subbed in for SGA. Charlotte also making some changes. Bridges, he's checked in for Salon. And Green is subbed in for Ball. Holmgren finds Wiggins. Now Williams. Pass to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Count that one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Dagnall said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Guys, back over to you.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Diabate. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Now here's Green. He's scoreless. A minute and a half left in the opening quarter.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
And the Executive of the Year award last season. One more going OKC's way, Tim.
So it's well-deserved when you look at a championship team, and they are just getting started. You hate to use that D word, but when it's all said and done, they can run off a few of them.
Here's Knipple. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Down low. Here's Diabate. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Williams is checked in for Jalen Williams. James is checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night. And the free throw, no good. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Sexton with it. 13 points in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he was outstanding getting to the line and converting.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Now here's Holmgren. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Wallace. Lets the 3 fly. He can't hit that time. Miles Bridges has been on display for Charlotte. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hornets, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. We've got Green. James is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Diabate in at the 5. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. The 3 from Holmgren. The rebound by Bridges.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
James outside. Back to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got 10 points.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Wiggins with a screen on James. Pass to Mitchell from downtown. Hits the trifecta. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And here's James. Watched by Wallace. Back to Sexton. Over Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Protected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Hornets. Brandon Miller's checked in for James. Here's Sexton. 6 points for him. 4 on the clock. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Dort. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
They talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
It's good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
On the wing, Wallace launches a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for OKC. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant. He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Dort for 3. Drills it from deep. So Dort's got 6 here in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber. Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
The 3 from Sexton. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
They were destroyed on the glass, just horrendous. That explains their loss.
Here's Sexton, following the 3 by Oklahoma City.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Now here's Holmgren, 5 points in the game. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Holmgren's got 7 points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Knippel's checked in for Charlotte. And so it's Charlotte with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Now here's Williams. No points so far. Dort finds Mitchell. Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. Knocks it down from distance.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And stolen by Holmgren. To the inside. Wiggins. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Pass to Diabate.
Oklahoma City foul. Mitchell.
Ball, he's checked in for Sexton.
First team foul. In for Charlotte. Number 1. LaMelo Ball.
And here's Charlotte now. The lead is 15. And Ball gets it to go.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
Here's Mitchell. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds in the game. Nifty move. Jams it in off the great move.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. It's deflected. And here's Miller. He had 22 in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Martinstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. SGA comes in for Mitchell. And the Hornets making a change here as well. McNeely's checked in for Bridges. SGA against Ball. SGA good.
Okay, SGA showing some muscle on that finish.
Hornets leading by 19. Ball outside. They set the screen. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Pass to McNeely. Fires for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So, I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. No luck on that one.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Diabate. Dort with a steal. Oh, there's the alley. Wow, the length of Chet.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's Knippel. Here's McNeely. Still no points. Nails it from 3.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Williams. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. Love seeing these type of results.
McNeely for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now here's Ball. 9 points in the game, and the shot goes down.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Gilgeous Alexander from outside. Oh, the Thunder, another 3!
And over the course of his career, the three-point shot has been a work in progress for SGA. But I like how it's looking right now.
Now here's Ball. Ball's doubled to the paint. Up top, Miller lets it fly. From the top of the key, he buries it. Miller's got 6. Thunder trail by 14. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Dort for 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. From the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. So it's Oklahoma City now. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still have their doubters around the league rim.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 17-7 run. Lets it fly. They get it again. From behind the arc. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Hornets leading by 8. And timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Chet Holmgren. There's Ball with a 3. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Williams' shot is good.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Now here's Ball. He's got 9. That one drops for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching. Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
And they double up Ball. It's Bridges on the wing. Beyond the arc. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Williams from long range. He drops it from range. Williams has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
With the step back. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice job that time by Williams, finding a way to get to the rim and finishing with a dunk.
This one for three. Whoa! Oh, my goodness! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Hornets leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Look here now at Charlotte. They knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. We hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Hornets.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the rim with the ball.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, we've seen Luguentz Dort really having a good game here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Here's ball. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Thunder trail by 8. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Dort outside. Here's Hartenstein. And down it goes. 2 points. Hartenstein's gotten his second bucket on the night. Very
difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
Well, once he has some open space ahead of him, there's just no stopping SGA.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Dort against Miller. The 3. Williams grabs the board. And Oklahoma City shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's SGA outside. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Ball, a screen on Dort. Now here's Bridges. Again, the miss by the Hornets. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. I just love the ball move.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. Number 1, the Hornets.
Over the last month, that has been a big weapon for their offense. They have shot it really well from deep.
And the Hornets with possession here. 2-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. SGA working through contact inside.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Miller with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Pass the ball to the middle to stop the run. Miller can't get it to go.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And that one's good. Holmgren
they just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Hornets trail by 6. Here's Knipple. Williams defending. Here's Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Charlotte, no good that time either.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Good. Give him 8 points now.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Dort from outside the arc. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got assist number 5 here tonight. Ball against SGA. LaMelo Ball with the stuff.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Pass to Bridges. The 3. Williams grabs the board.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Taking it inside, SGA.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
The 3 from Ball. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
With his size and quickness, Ball's pull-up is unstoppable.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 21 from deep. Holmgren. His second miss of the game. He's 7 for 9. Down low. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, Lex, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Ball outside. Three-pointer. That's good from Knipple on the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Williams with it. 12 points for him. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Hornets trail by 9. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Ball outside for 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. SGA deciding where to go with it. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. To the inside.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Thunder leading by 6. Outside, SGA. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
It's Bridges on the wing. Puts the move on. Miller on the wing. Ball outside. Ball Ball in the paint.
Always ready to grab attention out there. Ball with an artful dribble move.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Pass to Miller. The 3-ball. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And that's 12 points for Brandon Miller.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Holmgren outside. Dort for 3. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Bridges with room to shoot. The Thunder pull it in.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
On the wing, SGA, hounded by Ball. Williams from long range. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder leading by 11. Williams on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
That's an easy one right there for Williams. He'll take that one all day. He loves the corner 3.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Back to Bridges. To end the run. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 11.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
Pass to Diabate. Ball left side. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He could do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sexton grabs the board. Hornets trail by 12. Pass to Ball. Here's Diabate. Green with a screen on Williams. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him. Mitchell's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a change for the Hornets. James is checked in. Outside Sexton. 6 to shoot. Outside Green. Pass to Bridges. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, if you're struggling like this, unless you have a wide open look, make that next pass.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Back to Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Sexton against Mitchell. Out to Bridges. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Diabate. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Holmgren, the pass to Mitchell. Now Williams. Let's go with a 3. James with the rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Pass to Diabate. Mitchell against Sexton. Over Mitchell. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder out in front, up by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Brandon Miller. Green out there with Knipple. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Diabate in at the center position, locking down the middle. Hornets trail by 12. On the wing, Sexton. Williams defending. Miller outside. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Pass to Knipple. Miller outside. The 3 from Sexton. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Got a hand on it. Sexton against Williams. Right side, Sexton. Green with a screen on Dort. Inside. And there's Green on the assist from Miller.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
They're playing very smart basketball in this half. Not a single turnover yet.
Hornets trail by 10. Now here's Sexton. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's Dort. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Miller. Pass to Knipple. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor. Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's Diabate. Outside for Sexton. 5 to shoot. Here's Miller. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, and you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table. Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Mitchell, the pass to Dort. Williams from long range. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Hornets trail by 6. Pass to Miller. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Diabate. Back to Sexton. Hit his leg. It's being called a kicked ball. Isaiah Hartenstein checked in for Oklahoma City. And so it's Charlotte with it. A great 4th quarter. Just giving up 2 points. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Charlotte, no good that time either. Oklahoma City leading by 6. To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
The Hornets have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Miller against Dort. Miller, the pass to Sexton. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in. And he's now got the double-double.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Sexton against Mitchell. And here's Sexton. And here's Miller. Fires the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 8. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Inside. And stolen by Sexton. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Diabate. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. Hornets trail by 6. Sexton looking around. Miller outside. 3-pointer. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Outside, Williams. Wiggins outside. Dort for 3. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Sexton, that's good.
Assisted, Cochran.
Here's Williams. Outside for Mitchell. Down low, Hartenstein. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Miller.
What you notice all the time about Isaiah Hartenstein, it's how much effort he gives, particularly when it comes to things like rebounding and defending. There's a reason Isaiah Hartenstein's an NBA champion.
Here's Ball. Count the basket. Ball's got 25 points.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
Dort finds Holmgren. To the middle. Here's SGA. Hardenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander, and they'll keep possession.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Back to SGA. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. SGA's got 17 points here in the second half. Hornets trail by 5. Bridges, right side. He's guarded by Hartenstein.
Man, good whistle, baby.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Fires it from 18. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
SGA against Sexton. Three-pointer, Bridges. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 16th rebound on the night. Williams passes to Holmgren. Holmgren with the tough bucket.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Holmgren. SGA against Sexton. Got it. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
And what I love about his performance tonight, he started slow, but he refocused at halftime, and he has really picked it up.
Here's Bridges. Here's Knippel. Ball fires. The 3 is off. Williams on the wing. Now Holmgren. Now SGA. Clock at 6. Hartenstein. Extra points. Crucial second chance bucket.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass, always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Hartenstein. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
And they have been running their offense through Hartenstein tonight, and he has rewarded all of that trust.
Takes a step back. Ball. Here's Bridges. He launches. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then tee up.
Now Holmgren fires the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Thunder.
And they cut it out this win. Didn't look like their night at certain moments, but they overcame every obstacle, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., just an incredible comeback. Toughness in the face of adversity. You love to see that level of commitment to winning.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Lugansdorf.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Pass to Knippel. They still need this. And he nails it.
Basket's good.
Defensive foul. Jalen.
Shooting one.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knippel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knippel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group.
Shooting one.
You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
Sexton against Mitchell. And that basket is good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Sexton. Williams rips down the board. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, so that I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity